Welcome, my lovely Sagittarius. This is your weekly Cartomancy reading for June 3rd through June 9th, 2019. This is a general reading and will not apply to all of my Sagittarius, so please use your discernment. Me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, and action, nurturing ourselves, others, and our dreams and callings. Alright, Sagittarius, just a couple messages from Spirit this week. Queen of Clovers, when I put her into my deck, that is me putting my energy into the deck, and I do pull that out to pull out the messages for you. Another download, if a readings do not resonate, and I'm talking about nobody's readings resonate, if you can't find a reader that just suits you, are you doing the work? You got to do the emotional work and the work and advice that the cards tell you to do. Otherwise you'll stop understanding the messages. You already don't understand them fully, so you need to do the work. This reading is all going to be about that June 3rd new moon. It is going to be your new moon wishes in your heart, deepest heart of hearts, your darkest desires, your spirit. It's going to be how that new moon energy hits you and what is the fallout, and then some advice cards on that. I'm also going to pull some action cards from this dreamy deck that I have to make sure you're doing something, actually doing the work, and pulling some actions out for you to do. This new moon energy is the Gemini at 14 degrees Taurus new moon, very grounded new moon. So it's parental versus passionate energy, quality over quantity, spontaneous risk-taking action, but it's also grounded in that Taurus energy. And of course, being Gemini, it's all about communication. So this reading is going to be about coping with those energies hitting you from that new moon. But again, remember, the Nine of Swords is the card for this new moon in tarot. And that means it's going to be removing what no longer serves you, cutting out things that are blocking you and keeping you from your deepest, darkest desires. Sagittarius, the King of Hearts, the Seven of Swords, and the Two of Swords. You want new communication, loving communication. You want truth, either with a water sign, or you want to embody this King of Hearts energy. Moon readings tend to be about embodying this new energy coming in, hitting you, like inspiring you and kind of firing up your juices. New moon energy. You want a new start in finance. You just want new. Ooh, that is a fire sign. That is Aries, Leo, Sag. This is definitely you wanting a new value, a new start, new truth. It's like you're living in watery lies and manipulation. You just want to cut it out. You're a little scared to do so because it's going to affect your money. Wow, this is like having a romance, a marriage, or some kind of relationship to basically pay the rent. And you really need to start over. You're going to have to start over you're going to feel this energy hit you. And if you don't make this motion to start over in some way, in a truthful, honest way, this doesn't mean breaking up the relationship, but it does mean you got to put more fire and intuition into it. You're just not in it. Six of Diamonds, Queen of Diamonds, yeah, not very earthy energy. This is a grounding earth energy. This is looking for that victory in value and communication. You do not feel valued in this relationship for whatever reason, and it's because you're seeking value in the relationship. You need to seek value outside of the relationship. Again, that doesn't mean I don't see a breakup here, but I do see a demand for truth and honesty and space. A lot of space. The 7 and this 2 is like, give me room. You feel a little crowded, a little wet, like this water sign is just dampening your fire, and you need it stopped. It's not, yeah, and you're going to have a victory in that communication. And a new thought, this new perspective, this victory, it's a victory in finance, a victory in communication, a victory in your presentation and self. It's, you've lost some things in this victory because you've kind of had to admit that you've been a little lazy in your marriage or your relationship or even your job and career, and you haven't been doing as much as you should be doing, and that's why you're not getting the rewards you should be getting. And you're going to make a push this week with some young, youthful, saggy, initiate energy, like, you know, like it's your first week there. either in your marriage or in your job. It's in some very major portion of your life, but it does involve fulfillment or love. It could even involve parents. King of Hearts is also that parent energy, but that's what's going to bring you victory in the physical things in life, in Pentacles, in Swords, and how you appear socially in the world around you. This would be like your rising card, how to strengthen your rising energies, and then strengthen your value, your physical value. And that's done through your work. And you know it's done through your work, and you know you can be fulfilled through your work, but you're getting a little bit lazy and you're not feeling as fulfilled. That's why you're seeking advice. You just don't feel fulfilled, but it's just because you're not working within the parameters of your life. You have a lot of good things in your life and good people in your life, but you are not exercising your personal power. That's why there's so much fire in this reading. Yep, more fire. 7 of Clovers, 5 of Hearts, 9 of Diamonds. Okay, this 7 of Clovers is being defensive. It's being defensive in love, in the past love you used to have, in the way things used to be, in the victories you used to have in money. This is more nostalgia. This is a bit of self-deception, thinking how great it used to be, but it isn't anymore. You can't recreate the past. You shouldn't be recreating the past. You should be trying to move forward. An energy of moving forward in any group, one person in any group, can pull the group along. Just make sure you protect your energies and people aren't draining you. But this is also you being defensive about this idea and concept, the way things should be. This is definitely the way things should be card for me. And 5 of Hearts being nostalgia, it tells me you are just living in the past right now, and you think that's where your victory is and things are going to happen, but it's not. You have to move forward. You have to make new decisions and move from where you are. If you're moving from where you are and you're taking steps backward, you are not succeeding, you are not growing, you're not changing, and you're not being that lovable, energetic person that you usually are. Your energy is really low. This reading is kind of low for a fire sign, and it's because you need to get back in your energies and your power. You need to just put that energy. You're supposed to take this new moon energy and just put it in what you already have in front of you and move upward from there. This is just about re-energizing your work, your relationships. Just, that moment where you, maybe you haven't, kissed your wife so hard in a while, and you just do that. That's the kind of thing. Or, like I said, you go into work and you have a day like it's your first day there, and you just go home feeling quite fulfilled. This is more about fulfillment than love. Yeah, this is definitely about fulfillment. You are a lot of 9s. 9s are removing, and that's, you went through all the royal cards. You went through the Queen of Fire, the Jack of Fire, and now here comes the King of Fire. To get to your King of Fire, what do you need to do? Well, you need to stop talking about everything and actually do something. If you really want that victory and fulfillment, if you really want that fulfilling places in your heart, in your emotions, in what you feel, you have to drop your defenses and make room and allow love to come in. Right now, you're just doobie-doobie-doo, and you're talking a lot. That's exactly what it feels. You're just having a lot to say, Saggy, but you're not doing work. And that's another reason why you don't feel like you're going to be in your energy. Put down the sword, stop talking. Take the energy of the full moon. Even though it is communication, you need to communicate through your actions, and take some time to maybe clean out some of this energy. With these double 9s here, it means you need to really clean out some old energy, old ideas, old paperwork, even old contracts, finish them out, and then this 9 of Clovers, that's intuition. Get rid of some of those old thoughts that just aren't working for you, and take control of your time, bad habits. Get rid of all of those things to make space and room for this fulfillment that you really, really want. It's here and right next to your King of Fire energy. That means you can start standing in your power if you actually put the effort in to make room for it. You just don't have room for it right now with your you're just thinking about stuff. You're just talking about stuff. You just haven't been working enough in the right directions, and it's a major block to your 10 of Hearts, 10 of Cups fulfillment. That's what you're reaching for, and you just need to put in a little work, and you're going to see that you really do have it. You're just not working with what you have. All right, Sagittarius. Whew. What a new moon reading. Let's see what we are doing this week. Let's pull some action cards for what physical things are going to be hitting my Sagittarius, my archers, my snipers, as it were, of the Cartomancy. What are you aiming for? It doesn't feel like you were aiming for anything, either spiritually or otherwise, along those new moon energies. And but you can get 10 of Cups right there. I see it. That's like, whew. That's like the big house, the picket fence, the fast car. Oh, happiness. Okay, yeah. You're definitely talking about love, talking about exercising your personal power again with words. You are talking. You need to make a decision, but it just seems like you're stuck in not making a decision. You're just not moving on to make decisions, and like I said, you're thinking and talking about things. You're not exercising your personal power. You're not taking a leap of faith this week right now, but that's the energy coming into the week, June 3rd through June 9th. What do you need to do? 7 of Swords. I'm sorry, 7 of Clovers, 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is in harmony, balancing energy. This is kind of taking care of your shit card, like your bills, your laundry, getting your oil changed on your car. And 7 of Swords is 7 of Clovers, is definitely that, that defensive, fiery energy. You've already had a couple 7s in the prior spread, and now it's coming in for you. You're working through a lot of things intuitively. It's healing. It's your intuition's firing up to make some decisions. You're clearing space with that 8 of Swords to make some decisions, to make some movements forward, to take shot at something. Yeah, there are things you have to do things you want, and that's kind of what you're stuck in. That's why it feels like you're not doing anything. You may be very, very busy, but you're not putting your energy in the right places. And this is you taking control of your time. And then also your appearance, your social settings, how many times you go to the bar every week, how many times you're going to the movies with your lady friend, or your boyfriend. It's all about taking control of time. And time and work. Time and work, definitely with Pentacles and Swords. This is how you appear in work and how you present in work, and this is the actual rewards and benefits of the work. You're balancing those in harmony because you can't take a step forward because you have blocks. Yep. Putting down your burdens. A 10 of Clovers. This reading is very, very intuitive because this 10 of Clovers is putting down your burdens, getting rid of those blocks, and just walking away from a lot of things that just aren't working. And you know what they are, so just really look at your life and in that new moon energy, be willing to ask for removing things. We don't always need to ask to add to our lives. Some wishes can be about removing things from our lives. And you definitely have things that you can remove from your life right now that will open up your energy. And like I said, you have a lot of things you really want. A lot of wishes have already come true, but you're not living in them in very many ways because of these blocks and these obstacles that you need to balance. Some of these are even just as simple as making sure your bills are paid on time every month and not overdrafting your bank account. That is absolutely the easiest thing to fix with just maybe 5 or 10 minutes a day even. I know, because I've had to do it recently myself. All right, this is looking really good. I know I'm going to stop the reading here because your prior spread stopped on the 10 of Hearts, which is complete and total love and fulfillment and happiness. And then this first spread finished on the 10 of Clovers, which is absolutely taking control of your time and your intuition and your thoughts and your dreams and your hopes and things that you push forward in your life. Your deepest, darkest desires, wishes, callings, all of that. That is you achieving a completion in that. But it's not going to feel like a completion this week because this is a completion in removing energies so you can move forward in something else next week. Wow. What a reading, Saggies. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Thank you for sharing in your energy and my energies. And have a very lovely week, Sagittarius.